You know, there's a lot of options out there when you're looking for wireless recording for your camera, and usually they're a little bit on the bigger and bulkier side, except, you know, when you talk about the Rode Go, because it's so small. But I'm going to show you a small one today. This one is by Pixel, the Voical Air, and that's coming right up. So as you can tell right now, I'm using the lapel microphone that actually comes included with this kit. You get the transmitter, you get the receiver, you get two different cables. One of them is a TRRS cable so that you can use with your cell phone, or it has the TRS cable. The nice thing is these cables are actually labeled on there for camera or camcorder or for mobile device. So that is a nice thing to have. I like the fact that they're very, very small. But before I show you what comes inside the box, and by the way, that case that it comes in is very, very nice. Could this be a budget alternative to the Rode Wireless Go system? Considering its size and its performance, it may just be able to compete with it, save you some money on a budget, and still get good, rich audio. Now, right now I'm using the included lapel microphone. I'm going to switch over and unplug it and show you the other portion of it that you could use without a lapel microphone. So once again, here is the transmitter. And as you can see, there's got a little audio wave on there. And there is a microphone right up on top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually clip this onto my collar. All right, now I have it just clipped onto my collar, just using just the transmitter itself with the built-in microphone, just to see how it sounds. We'll do a quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you do not want to use the included lapel microphone that comes with it, then you can just use this by itself. Clip it onto your shirt, clip it onto your t-shirt, onto your jacket, and be able to get some good, clean audio and be able to vlog with it. Now, when I say vlog, there's a couple different scenarios that you can use it with. Like right now I'm shooting on a Canon M50 and I have this plugged into it. I've done nothing to the audio in post. So what you hear is the audio that comes out. It has not been processed, it has not been EQ'd. What you hear is what you hear. But now let's take a look at see what comes inside the box that comes with this whole little Pixel Voical. And I'll touch on that again here just a little bit. But the Voical Air system. Let's take a look and see what comes inside the box. So we've got the Pixel Voical Air wireless system. Comes in a very nice hard shell case. Inside we're greeted with an instruction manual, user guide, a little warranty card. Then we've got a cold shoe. Now I'll show you how the cold shoe works to adapt with the transmitter and receiver. Nice little belt loop there. USB Type-C for charging the internal battery, which is very nice. Got a little microphone up on top, and also where you can plug in your external lapel microphone. And then we've got the receiver. On-off button. Now the nice thing is you can plug in headphones so that you can live listen. On-off button there on the side. Once again, USB Type-C. And you've got the ability to adjust the volume up and down and also channel selection. And that's on both units, on transmitter and receiver. Comes with two USB charging cables. Then you've got the nice lapel microphone, and it is built very, very nicely. Then you've got your phone cable with a TRRS that you can plug into your mobile device, and also one for your camcorder. Now let's take a look at some action cameras. All right, outside with the DJI Osmo Action, using this Voical Air little setup, which is really, really nice because I'm just using just this portion right now. It does come with the lapel microphone, which I'm going to test here shortly, but just to see how does audio sound, we'll do a quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, once again with the Osmo Action, but this time using the included lapel microphone with this Voical Air. Now, I know that it says Voical, and I don't know if it's just a misspelling or if it's just the way that they want to pronounce it, but just to see, does the audio sound a little bit better besides for that truck trying to race down the street? So we'll do a quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now using the Voical with the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and the way I got this set up right now, I'm using it with the media mod. So the wireless receiver is actually plugged into the back of the media mod like you would any external microphone. Just the audio coming from the transmitter portion to the receiver. And we'll do a quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to the lapel microphone to see how does it sound in comparison. Okay, now using the included lapel microphone plugged into the transmitter going into the receiver to the GoPro Hero 8 Black. Let's see, how does this sound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the transmitter just on my belt loop or in my pocket, just so you can get a little rough idea. I like the fact that this is really small, but does the audio actually warrant it? Because just because it's small, is it a dynamite and small package, or is it lackluster? Let's stick it in a computer and find out. So what did you think about the audio that comes out of this little Voical Air wireless system? Very small, very compact. You know, here's some pros and cons. And by the way, I'm back to the lapel microphone because just in my humble hearing, and even though I'm an old guy now, but in my humble hearing, I think that the included lapel microphone actually sounds a little bit better than the built-in microphone on the transmitter. Now, from the reviews that I've seen on the Rode Wireless Go, it is basically the same thing. Yes, you're getting decent audio, but you get better audio if you plug in an external microphone. I like the fact that this system actually includes the lapel microphone, so you don't have to buy another microphone, find one that you like. They seem to have paired this one up very well with the transmitter and receiver, so it gives you some nice audio quality. Pros on this, the batteries on both of these are very fast charging. I mean, with the USB Type-C, it takes under, I haven't gone over 35 minutes to charge a single one, whether it's the transmitter or the receiver. So to me, I think that's a great plus. When it comes to battery longevity, I have been averaging around 5 hours of use. And for some reason, it's the transmitter that will last about 5.5 hours. And then it's the receiver that will actually last just a little bit longer. So the receiver can go about 6 hours, 5.5. Is that a deal breaker? No, it's not. But considering the fact that you can take an external battery charger, little battery bank, and plug it into the USB-C, you can charge these really fast on the go. I like the fact that they're very small and compact. They do have the ability to up the volume and lower the volume. There is a headphone input so that you can listen live. What you have to do is don't pay so much attention to the VU meters on the receiver or on the transmitter because they're not going to give you an accurate depiction. What you need to do is actually look at the volume that's coming in camera if you're using a larger camera. Now, if you're using the GoPro Hero 8 or GoPro Hero 7 or 6 or 5 for that matter, if you're using the little audio brick, you're just going to have to pay a little bit of attention and do some testing with it. So you're going to have to kind of test where that threshold is going to be where you can get a nice sweet spot. So you'll have to test it, pull out the SD card, listen to it, lower down the volume a little bit on the transmitter or on the receiver, your choice, and see which way works best for you. With the Osmo Action, that worked great too. I didn't use it with the Osmo Pocket, but there's no reason why I shouldn't, because the Osmo Pocket has a 3.5 millimeter if you buy the very expensive audio adapter for the Osmo Pocket, but it has a 3.5 millimeter input, so you should be able to take the receiver, plug it right into that, and go from there. So basically, it's a very versatile system. Another pro is I like the travel case that this comes with. You can put both of these items, the little cold shoe adapter, that is really nice because it just goes right into the clip. And the clip just slides right into that cold shoe adapter. You slide it right into your camera and you are good to go. If you want to stick it on your belt or clip it onto something else, that's totally up to you. But I like the little ingenious method that they did with that. Speaking of that case, nice hard shell case. So you know that when you put these items in and you've got all your cable management, you've got a spot to put the lapel microphone if you'd like. And it is very ruggedly built so you can throw it off into your camera bag and not have to worry about actually destroying a wireless transmitter set. I've gotten wireless transmitters before that come in a very, very cheesy little box, and when you pull everything out, those transmitter and receivers you're going to have to put into your camera bag, and then you just worry about it actually getting broken or something. Another pro is I think the audio quality is very good coming out of this system. Now, I didn't test a range on this because for most people that are vlogging, you are not vlogging 300 feet away from your camera. You're within a couple of feet of it. Or if you're doing a documentary style and you're interviewing your talent, you are within 6 to 10 feet of your talent, depending on the lens that you're using, and you're not going to have any issues with that. So overall, I think the build quality is nice. I mean, yes, it is built out of plastic, but the build quality is nice. Fast charging, good audio response. I think it sounds good. I think the key thing to this for me is the fact that it's so small and it's very robust. Now let's talk about the cons on the flip side. The cons. This little transmitter gets very, very hot. So just kind of keep that in mind. And not very hot like it's going to boil or you're going to worry about it spontaneously combusting or anything, but it does get warm. And same goes for the receiver. Receiver gets a little bit warm. And I don't know if it's just because you're lighting up the little VU meter and everything else, and that is causing a little bit of a heat issue with both of these receiver and transmitter. But other than that, it's just a little bit warm. That is really the only con that I can think of, that it gets a little bit warm. All in all, I really like it. Is the Voical, is that a misspelling? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to call it Voical Air. Maybe there's a trademark on Voical Air. Maybe there's a product out there that's registered like that, so they call it Voical. But either way, Voical Air by Pixel, I like it. For me, I think the convenience factor of how small that it is, its compactability, that you can throw it off into its little hard shell case, throw it off into your camera bag and running gun, and you get really good audio. And if you happen to just for some reason forget the lapel microphone, the transmitter has a built-in microphone, so you just clip it onto your shirt and you're good to go. I've seen a lot of people use the Rode Wireless Go, and they just use it without a lapel microphone. They just use it by itself. And as you heard from some of the video samples, it does not sound bad. It's not fantastic. It's not as good as what the lapel is, but all in all, it's pretty good. So on my worth it or not scale, I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I think that it is a very fine product. I really like the compactness of it. So I'll put product links in the description below so that you guys can check it out for yourself. Tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about it? And until the next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. But let's take a look at what comes on.